Greetings, citizens. Welcome to this week's dive into Matching Sets Helldivers Challenge. This week, we're working with the FS-23 Battlemaster and the AR-23P Liberator Penetrator. To get the gun out of the way, the Liberator Penetrator is a variant of the regular Liberator with a higher armor penetration, lower rate of fire, worse recoil. Makes a decent weapon without anything special about it. The only thing really it changes is you can switch the Senator for the Redeemer because you have the armor penetration on the gun. So that's nice. The armor, the FS-23 Battlemaster armor, is heavy armor with the fortified passive, meaning you get the explosive resistance and extra recoil control. The extra recoil does help with the lib pen, but honestly nothing special here. What did feel special was the stratagems I brought to fit the theme of being the master of battle. I brought the orbital 120mm high explosive barrage because it felt right that this diver would be dealing with the biggest ordnances. Of course, the biggest is the 380mm barrage, but that's a bit much. And the 120 will soften any enemy position for an easy assault. It'll even take it out completely if it's like a small enough thing with a little bit of luck. The next stratagem is the Eagle Airstrike. It's just a solid line of explosives. If things are where you don't want them to be, they're no longer there. The third and fourth stratagems are the real core of what make this diver feel unique. The third stratagem is the expendable anti-tank. Now I know I'm not carrying a backpack, so some people may wonder why I don't just bring the recoilless rifle. It has more ammo, it can be reloaded with the supplies. Well, the answer is that the Battlemaster build is a frontliner without automated support like a turret or the guard dog. So that means you're the most likely on your team to die, and I want to always have my anti-tank option. You can't be the master of the battle if there's a Bile Titan on the battlefield. So the EAT has such a low cooldown that with decent trigger discipline and not dying every 2 minutes, you will always have an answer to taking out the big enemies and not having to win an entire engagement to get our heavy unit destroyer back online. The final stratagem is the Emancipator Exosuit. I know this has a history of not being very good, but with the recent buffs and proper planning, it can bring some serious firepower. The Battlemaster is already a vanguard unit, but the Emancipator takes it to a whole new level. I can't really talk about it as well as I can speak for itself. Just watch this clip. I managed to walk from halfway across the map all the way to extraction with bugs everywhere, and get there in one piece in order to call in the extraction.
You have ignited the torches of liberty. Extraction awaits.
Dropping a pin, northwest, 300 meters. That's called democracy! Bug outpost.
So yeah, as you can see, the Battlemaster makes sure that your team always has space to work. A superpower Vanguard unit that can deal the heaviest firepower we've dealt with so far in this series. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I encourage you to check out the playlist to see the other builds I've made in this challenge if you did enjoy it. Please subscribe so you don't miss any other challenges or miscellaneous content on the channel, and please drop a like if you think others would appreciate this type of video, as dropping a like helps the algorithm push it forward a lot more, and I'd appreciate it a lot if you enjoyed the video and want others to see it. Thank you all again for watching, and may you have a very fruitful day.